Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mozaico Flamenco and Kasandra Flamenco present Flamenco Around the Map, de Ida Y Vuelta. Welcome everyone, my name is Robin Rattlesnake, and I'm an Anishinaabe from Tutinawazabing, Manitoba. I'm here for the important business of the land acknowledgement. I'm an uninvited visitor to this territory, as most of us are. We as Canadians live a very privileged life on these lands, so it's important for us to reflect on how living here affects the people that have lived here since time immemorial. So we must honor, respect, and stand with the first people, their lands, rights, freedoms, and dignity. I hold my hands up in respect upon the unceded ancestral lands of the Musqueam, the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh. Thank you.
Buenas noches, damas y caballeros. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Oscar Nieto. I am the Artistic Director of Mozaico Flamenco Dance Theater and Al Mozaico Flamenco Dance Academy. I will be your narrator and host for this evening. Before we start with this evening's program, I would like to share a few words about Mozaico Flamenco's philosophy regarding inclusivity. Like the multicultural aspect of flamenco, our dance company and academy are also multicultural as well as intergenerational, accepting people of all ages, ethnic backgrounds, and LGBTQ individuals. None of us in tonight's program are Spanish or Roma gypsies, yet we are bound by this enigmatic and foreign culture and music. When I founded Mozaico, which means mosaic, I had the thought that the word mosaic was an appropriate word for the title of the company, given that members of my first company were also from different ethnic backgrounds. Tonight, we are 5 artists who are also from different countries and ethnic backgrounds. Kasandra, La China, is of Chinese heritage, born in Canada. Sirena, La Sirena, is Taiwanese. Josue Tacoronte Otero is from Cuba. Davide Sampaolo is from Italy, and I am from Texas, of Mexican heritage. A brief overview of Spanish dance. The 4 main categories in Spanish dance are classical, neoclassical, regional, and flamenco. Within flamenco, there are different styles. However, flamenco dance is actually based on the song forms. In the song forms, we have cante chico, or light song, cante intermedio, intermediate, cante hondo, serious or profound song forms, and a subset known as cantes de Ida Y Vuelta. That is, songs that were brought to Cuba or the New World by the Spanish settlers and then returned to Spain as a modified version of the original songs that left Spain. Ida Y Vuelta literally means to have gone and returned. The countries we will focus on this evening are Cuba and Argentina. The song forms that are the most popular from Cuba are the rumba, Colombianas, and the Guajira. From Argentina, they are the Vidalita and the Milonga. Flamenco originates in diversity. When the Roma people traveled over centuries of migration through India and North Africa, they brought their culture, music, and dance to the south of Spain, in the region known as Andalusia, formerly called Al-Andalus by the Muslims. This is where flamenco was born. Flamenco is a blend of Spanish, Andalusia, Roma roots, and combines many other musical influences, including Indian, Arabic, and Sephardic. We will start this evening's musical and dance journey in Spain with one of the most popular dances that is known and danced throughout the world, Sevillanas. The Sevillana that Kasandra will perform tonight is an original musical composition by Josue Tacoronte Otero. The choreography is by Emilio Ochondo and Kasandra. Enjoy Sevillanas. Flamenco originates in diversity. When the Roma people traveled over centuries of migration through India and North Africa, they brought their culture, music, and dance to the south of Spain. Spain has had a large influence in Latin America since Columbus discovered it in 1492, although indigenous people might say there was nothing to discover, as they were there all the time. Spain, with its powerful navy, had some of the greatest explorers of the 15th and 16th century. They colonized many countries in Latin America, including Argentina and Cuba. In the beginning of the 19th century, the Spanish campesino farmers from the Canary Islands and Andalusia migrated to Cuba, and this created a specific genre of music called punto cubano or punto guajiro, which had its own set of poetry, music, and melodies. The poetry was based on 10 lines called the decima. Josue will perform a guitar solo, Guajira pa mi madre. Josue.
Un cubano nacido en Italia.
Más dulce es mi mulata que la uva o el melón, más dulce que la banana, más dulce que la banana o el colorado melón. Más dulce es mi mulata que el colorado. No de Kasandra. The end of Kasandra's dance is actually an innovative musical change from the flamenco Guajira to a famous Cuban song called El Carretero. Probably one of Cuba's greatest contributions to the world of music is the rumba. It is important to note that when the Spanish landowners ran out of indigenous people who had been decimated by the diseases brought by the Spaniards and refused to work the sugarcane and tobacco farms, the Spaniards brought African slaves to Cuba to do the work. Unlike the North American landowners who brought slaves to work in the cotton and tobacco fields and did not allow the slaves to play the music, the Cubans allowed their African slaves to express themselves through their music. The rumba comes from African culture with its rhythmic beats and groove. The tambora, or drums, and the instrument known as the clave play an integral part of the rumba. It is considered street music, and we differentiate between rumba cubana and rumba flamenca. Our percussionist, Davide Sampaolo, will be joined by Jose and demonstrate some rumba cubano palmas and clave patterns. Chicos.
Before in the workshop, I need the outdoor two size, yes? And imagine now here size, this size is from Africa, yes? I need pa, 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 pa. And other size is from Spain, pa, 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 and rumba cubana and rumba flamenca. Okay? Wait a moment. Please, African side. Now, Spain. This is not the Mundial football. Okay. Let me hear. How is the right? Yeah. Okay, you got it. Yeah. Okay. Now. Here is Spain. Here is Africa. Yes. Okay. Spain. 1, 2, 3, 4.
is espabilate. What does espabilar mean, Josue?
Okay, espabilate is wake up, no, it's dance, it's like that.
Okay.
This moment, wake up, Oscar, dance with me, espabilate,
Ah.
no sleep.
No sleep. Okay, take it away, Josue. This is a real tongue twister.
Yeah, and we have the important Guajira flamenca, the rumba flamenca. Both are the same family, born in Cuba. Yes, in Cuba we have the two rhythms similar. For example, the signature we have 3/4 is punto cubano o punto guajiro cubano. I think is for the Guajira flamenca. For example, signature 3/4 is like that in Guajira flamenca. Now in the punto cubano guajiro is yo soy un punto cubano. It's like that, you know. And we have the rumba or guajira cubana. It's where the people play with the tres, with the guitar, and it's like similar, for example, to Colombiana, and we will play tomorrow. For example, the Colombiana is 4 times the
Time signature.
exactly the 4 times. Thank you. And this is the Guajira cubana. It's too similar. Espabilate que salsa mi coco, espabilate, David, espabilate. Espabilate que salsa mi coco, espabilate. Espabilate que salsa mi coco, espabilate. Salsa mi coco, el coro 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 mi canta. Salsa mi coco, el coro 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 mi canta. Oye, niña tan divina, embriquina, emberaba, tiri guapapa, su cama marina. Oye, niña tan divina, embriquina, emberaba, tiri guapapa, su cama marina. Espabilate que salsa mi coco, espabilate. Espabilate que salsa mi coco, espabilate. Salsa mi coco, guau, el coro 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 mi canca. Salsa mi coco, guau, el coro 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 mi canca.
Hola, Josue.
Espabilate que salsa mi coco, espabilate. Espabilate que salsa mi coco, espabilate. Salsa mi coco, guau, el coro 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 mi canca. Salsa mi coco, guau, el coro 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 mi canca. Oye, tan divina, emberquina, emberaba, miri guapapa, tu cama marina. Oye, vecina, tan divina, emberquina, emberaba, miri guapapa, tu cama marina. Espabilate que salsa mi coco, espabilate, Oscar. Espabilate que salsa mi coco, espabilate. Salsa mi coco, guau, el coro 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 mi canca. Salsa mi coco, guau, el coro 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 mi canca.
¡Ole! ¡Ole! Así se toca.
I feel in Vancouver.
The next dance that is presented is Colombianas, and this is another original composition from Josue and Kasandra, of course, will dance this piece, Colombianas. Kasandra has really taken on quite the dance load in this program, dancing all of these numbers, some of them brand new, estrenando, breaking them in. So it's a real pleasure to see the growth in this area of her artistic life. And thanks to Josue, who's created a lot of this music. Muy bien, Josue.
Thank you. colombiana cantada por Oscar.
Just for your information, some of the lyrics say, one day I asked a wise man, what would be my future? What was my future like? He replied, smiling, if I don't know mine, how can I respond? The next one, with your beauty or your wealth, you presume because you know I love you. But time, treacherous, in one moment consumes beauty and money. And the last verse says, your eyes are black like my sorrow, black like the torment and the sad life of my life. Your eyes are black like my sorrow. But at the very end it says, let's sing my sorrows, the two of us. Singing Colombianas will make life better. Continuing now.
We go to Argentina with Vidalita. The Vidalita originated in the folklore of northern Argentina. It is often sung by one singer or in community groups known as rondallas. It is usually accompanied by guitar, bombo, legüero, Argentine drum, and violin. The Vidala is most often sung in the mountain regions where wine is harvested. The Argentine Vidala, unlike the Milonga, does not have a dance or traditional choreography. There are several types of Vidalas. Vidala Riojana, Vidala de la Copla, the folk song, where in the middle of the song a poem is recited. Its time signature is 3/4, the same as the Spanish and flamenco Vidalas. In both styles, they use the name Vidala to make reference to the song. The character of the music is melancholic and at times amorous, with a slow tempo. However, even though they have the same name, Vidala and Vidalita, they differentiate in tempo or speed, similar to other forms of their verses. This Vidala music is another original composition by Josue.
Como canta el ave, Vidalita, ¿dónde estás tú? Yo canto mis penas, Vidalita, consuelo mío. Es mi voz el eco de una canción que llevan los vientos a pasear en la línea los mares. Vamos allá, Flamenca. Kasandra. Miranda tengo una cosa, no me la vas a quitar. Miranda tengo una cosa, no me la vas a quitar. Miranda que me acompañe, conmigo andará. Cuando venga mi barco, entonces conmigo la hemos de cantar. Cuando venga mi barco, entonces contigo la hemos de cantar. Sauce de Guaira Rosina, callejón de Cochangata, cualquier senda es buena senda cuando baja la vidala. Retumban las cajas indias de tu parada quebrada, la copla es una paloma, como un mensaje de gracia, como un suspiro de ausencia, como un adiós en la sala. Dulce canción de mi tierra, ay Vidalita riojana, como me sigue tu copla, entibiando mi nostalgia. He de volver algún día, camino de Cochangasta, escucharé el tierno silbo de las cazuelinas altas. Veré las villas maduras, besaré tierra riojana. ¡Arriba Argentina! ¡Vamos! Mi pena más grande, Vidalita, porque va por dentro. Mi pena más grande, Vidalita, porque va por dentro. Y a ella le canto, Vidalita, dolor que siento.
It's a real challenge for us to put on this kind of performance because it's not your regular kind of flamenco performance where we dance one number and then the other person comes on and so forth. But all of this history that we've been studying and researching is really opened our eyes to this world of cantes de Ida Y Vuelta. And Josue has been very instrumental in opening and explaining to us so much of this information from Cuba. But we're going to continue now with the Milonga. Milonga is a type of folk song from the Rio de la Plata area in Argentina, where it is still very popular. It was created in the 19th century, mainly in Argentina and Uruguay. I should be mentioned that it is an Afro-Argentinian genre. It was an eminently popular music, rejected and prohibited by the upper classes and the Catholic Church, which is why it developed in the poor neighborhoods and suburbs of the ports and brothels where immigrants and the local population converged, mostly descendants of indigenous people of African slaves. The Milonga has a lot of its roots in the racist past of Buenos Aires carnivals. Milonga was later danced by the elites who wore blackface to mock people of African descent, where the practice began roughly in the 1860s. The tradition of wearing blackface to dance Milonga spread from Buenos Aires throughout Argentina. Unlike the flamenco Milonga, the Argentine Milonga is a genre that can be danced in pairs with habanera airs and is faster. Although its verses are aimed at love and nostalgia, like the flamenco Milonga, which has a calmer and freer character, the music is counted in 4/4 times. Another original composition by Josue. This is the Milonga. ¿Estamos, Kasandra?
Kasandra and Sirena. What is Sirena? Because this Milonga is wonderful.
Yes.
I need, sorry my English, okay? Sorry my English, but this Milonga is about idea of Kasandra. She say one day, I need a Milonga because never I done Milonga. I want to have the experience. But for me, the Milonga, the Argentina culture is amazing because the structure, the music, the poem is about the love and then the life. And this Milonga, the harmony, the rhythm is about that. But normally is in Argentina is for dance. In Spain is for sing. but it's the same. It's in Argentina and in Spain, it's the same melancholic and the love. And that I go to the house. Okay, I want milonga because Kasandra, she want to that. Maybe 2 days, 3 days. Kasandra, listen, I have the milonga. She say, it's amazing. Oh, good. and okay, but I think I need more. I need more. Always we need more. And Sirena, she play great cello. She's important musician here in Vancouver. And Kasandra, you have here Sirena. Why not she play cello? And Sirena, no listen that. And she say yes. Before know about that, she say yes. Thank you, Sirena, for play that milonga, and I hope you enjoy this music, and this music is for you.
Hola, qué guapa.
The next number is a flamenco rumba, Volando Voy, was made very popular by a flamenco singer, Camarón de la Isla, in 1979. When it first came out in this album, the general public didn't like it because they felt that it was not flamenco, that it was destroying flamenco. The album was La Leyenda del Tiempo, and it took a few years for the public, the Spanish public, to accept it as the new onda in flamenco music. Before this, flamenco had some changes, but not this dramatic, because Camarón and his musicians were using bass drum, the drum kit, keyboards, and other instruments that hadn't been used in flamenco before. Now it's very common to hear the cajon in flamenco music, but that was an innovation, as Davide said, that was brought in by Paco de Lucia. So the 1980s was a real turning point for music, flamenco music, and flamenco dance. It was called La Nueva Onda, the new wave. There were also bands that were influenced by American rock music and music that was brought by the American soldiers to the Spanish bases, the American bases in Spain. So the young people heard the music that the Americans had brought over, and they got interested and wanted to create their own music. There were bands like Smash and Pata Negra and so forth, and Camarón, who were really game changers in the flamenco that was known up to that point. So this rumba is one of those pieces, Volando Voy. But Josue puts on more of a Cuban groove to it. Hear that?
A caballo.
For our final number, we return to Spain, to the city of Cadiz. Cadiz is often regarded as the most ancient city still standing in Western Europe, and is the oldest port city established by the Phoenicians in the 7th century BC. Today, Cadiz is well known for its white painted houses, fresh air, and beach ambiente, and is the first port of entry for cruise ships. In flamenco, Cadiz is well known to be the birthplace of the alegria, which means happiness. And why not when the weather and beaches are so great there? The Alegria family of flamenco songs includes major key songs, alegría, romeras, caracoles, cantinas, and many major key bulerías de Cádiz. In conclusion, Andalusia, the southernmost region of Spain, is where flamenco was born. There is a lot of controversy as to who originated flamenco, mostly due to the fact that many interpreters and exponents of flamenco were illiterate. So their stories were passed down through an oral tradition, which leaves room for a lot of debate. Even among the experts, there is disagreement. For example, nobody really knows where the word flamenco originated. But you might get a good idea if you go to the Prado Museum in Madrid and visit the Flemish painters. They are called pinturas flamencas, flamenco, Flemish paintings. As I stated earlier, flamenco is multicultural in its origins. One of the most recognized theories about the origins of flamenco is that the Roma people migrated from India in the late 15th century, traveled throughout the Middle East, and along both sides of the Mediterranean, eventually arriving in Spain in 1447. However, there are other theories that posit different tribes of gypsies arrived in Spain in the 8th century as camp followers of the invading Muslim forces. Contrary to popular belief, the Spanish gypsies were not the sole creators of the art form. Flamenco is a mixture of Spanish music sung by wandering troubadours, folk songs of the different regions in Andalusia, and the music of the Arabic culture that dominated Andalusia for 7 centuries, and there is Sephardic music. A final note on cantes de Ida Y Vuelta. When the rumba cubana started its transformation to rumba flamenca and began its way back to Spain via the new medium of the 78 records, many traditionalists of flamenco decried that it was going to ruin flamenco music. As it happened, flamenco became much richer with the Ida Y Vuelta palos. For you now, our last number, Alegrias de Cádiz.
Thank you.